Hey there, this is Deb Davies from Push San Diego, and I have some of my favorite midwives on with me today to give us a little Q&A about midwifery care. We have Josie and Allison. Thank you, ladies, for being here today.
Hey,
Awesome.
thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So tell us, ladies, what does midwifery care look like for pregnancy, birth, and postpartum?
So midwifery care looks somewhat similar to OB care. We see you on the same schedule as an OB, but we see you for longer visits. So your average midwifery care visit is about an hour long. We can do all labs for pregnancy, all blood draws, PAPs if you need those, cultures, and then we are your primary care provider for the birth, the postpartum, and we also do well baby visits up to 6 weeks of age.
Perfect. Wonderful. So what is the difference between an OBGYN and a midwife?
So Josie mentioned some of the things that set us apart, but some of the most important things are it's a priority to build a personal relationship with our clients. So we want to make sure that we get to know them, their families, their culture. As Josie mentioned, the time of each appointment, we spend as much time as needed. The average appointment is an hour, but if it takes longer because that person needs our time, then we're definitely willing to do that. Another big thing is we're not surgeons. A lot of an OB's education is their surgical training. We are not trained at all in surgery. We are real big licensed midwives really put emphasis on informed consent and education and providing resources for you to educate yourself so that you can make an informed decision that's right for you and your family and your baby. We really believe that nutrition and diet is medicine, and that's something that sadly most doctors, not just OBGYNs, most doctors don't have time or they don't have the education to talk about. But we, no matter what you're in the office for, we definitely will visit your diet and nutrition and discuss that. It gives a lot of opportunity for our clients to make positive changes in their life. When you're discussing that, it opens up the discussion about how they're leading their life and how it, what it takes to be growing a baby. What you're eating is what's helping that baby develop. And the other thing that we do is the difference between an OB and a licensed midwife is the postpartum care. As she mentioned, we visit much more, there's more visits scheduled, but if they're needed, whether it's breastfeeding, if mom isn't healing right, like we do extensive postpartum care. We put emphasis on their mental well-being as well. In the United States, we have one of the highest postpartum depression rates, which is really sad. So midwives are really working hard to change that. And then we also do newborn care up to 6 weeks, as just mentioned.
Awesome. Wonderful. So how does somebody find a good midwife or licensed midwife?
So here in California, you can look at licensed midwives through the website CALM, California Association of Licensed Midwives. We also have Katie Bueller's group C Midwives here in San Diego that you can connect to. You can also just Google midwives or holistic midwives or local midwives and start calling.
And they can visit Tourmaline Birth and Wellness Collective to meet the 3 midwives that are working there in San Diego.
Oh yeah, I hear they're lovely.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for your time and your information. And we will talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Deb.